Now from Progressive Field in Cleveland, MLB Network presents Thursday Night Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Nathan Massey gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Pause and the 0-2 and a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Abreu can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Massey is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Anderson, the runner at second with 1 away. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's
fourth,
something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Mays is there, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network. Derek Holland will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on is Derek Holland, also known as the Dutch Oven. Early on his career, he looked like he was bound to be a Cy Young Award winner. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. True slider that he throws, and he throws for strikes. His changeup has gotten better. Derek Holland, if he's on early, you're going to see a lot of swings and misses on his fastball that usually has really good late life to it.
Grounder down the line at third. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Batting second.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Holland, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
No outs, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
This one also hit deep to left field. Cabrera going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to the left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting third.
Stepping in now,
Center
Willie
fielder.
Mays.
Willie
Hot
Mays.
shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now in
Batting
Cleveland
fourth.
to take a glance at the
Catcher.
Tribe's starting lineup.
Jake
What do you think they need to do
Taylor.
to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker's low, but called for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Number 22.
Into the box now, number 22. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. Tyler Saladino is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Saladino, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jacob
Coming to the plate now, Jacob May, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. None out, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. First and second now, 1 man out. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Leury Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Garcia is a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. The 1-0 home. He's taken high above the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
So stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, bases loaded. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomlinson shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. White Sox will strand 3. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in for the Indians,
leading off with a try,
Van Dyke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Van Dyke leads off second with nobody out. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Missed with a slider. runner in scoring position with none out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A ball and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Shot to left field and deep. Gone! And good for him. Roger Doran just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box, number 15.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another try at 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's too late as he's in there. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Charles Graham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Graham, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And look out as as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled.
22.
Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Riding in once again, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's down.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Tommy Kingley is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Lee Van Dyke will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Johnny Larson waits on deck. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Johnny Larson, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Larson, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit hard to the right. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, number 15.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale
In now,
Tomlinson.
Dale Tomlinson.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Cabrera's there. 1 out.
All right,
Center
guys,
fielder
here's the
number
defensive
00,
alignment for the Chicago White
Willie
Sox.
Mays.
And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. All even at 2-2. Abreu onto the grass, and that's going to land foul. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Jake Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Taylor. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. This one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored in infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready once again, number 22. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, Johnny Larson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Turned on down the line. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. And it's in time at first. And finally, at long last, the side is retired. And oh boy, let's see, 9, 11, 14, 16 runs here this half inning, as it's fair to say they came up big. We played 2 full. The Indians lead it 18-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Still 1-2. Ground ball left side. To his left, Doran. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. Abreu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Larson has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Digging in to try it again, Giovanni Soto. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And here's Tyler Saladino. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. White Sox strand a couple, and as you can see, they are way behind. Jake Petrichka is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jake Petrichka.
Now batting, Roger Doran. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
One-0 count. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set, and a 3-0 offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now, Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0 pitch. He's taken strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jake Taylor. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charles
Striding
Graham.
forward now is the DH, Charles Graham. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Count is 1-2 now. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Settling in now, Lee Van Dyke. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Ground ball right side. And that's by into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Into the box now, Donnie Larson as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. The Indians on top, 22-0. So striding in, Jacob May. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Dyke is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yolmer Sanchez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Killian Doby answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. So digging in now, Roger Doran,
Leading
already
off
2
for the
2.
Indians,
He'll look to add on right
third
here.
baseman, number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Doby playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Abreu will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. One out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Dale Tomlinson. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And Danby and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Three and 2 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 22-0. Ready for another shot now, Willie Mays.
Leading off with
He's
a
1
drive.
for 4 for the game.
Center fielder, Willie Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Soto finds it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Ready for another chance? Jake Taylor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Mays aboard here at first with nobody out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. May ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charles Graham.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Graham. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Garcia has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, number 22. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Doran waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Tyler Saladino. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Larson onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Jacob May, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it's...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Striding in for the Indians, Lee Van Dyke. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside con.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Donnie Larson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
One and 2, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's another 2-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Roger Doran will be next. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Ready once again, Roger Doran. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Tim Anderson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 15 over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Up next for Chicago, Melky Cabrera. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 0-1 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Reined in. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nate Jones comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jones.
Number 15 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Now the pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Once again a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. In there, 1-1. Tomlinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Charles Graham, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now for Cleveland, number 22. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tribe lead this one 23-0. So here's the slugging first base. Abreu now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Abreu's going to head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Here's Todd Frazier now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Set to deliver pitch number 120. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler.
And here's Tyler Saladino. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Abreu at third with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
1-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Larson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Donnie Larson is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Donnie Larson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Grounded to third. Frazier is there. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next,
nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Sammy Rhodes comes on
now
from the pen, hoping
Indians,
to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sammy Rhodes.
Riding into the box, Jacob May starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Yolmer Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder, Leury Garcia.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Count remains at 0-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. The White Sox down to their last strike. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tim Anderson would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hand.
Struck him out. And that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
23-0 the final tonight. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nathan Massey takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Derek Holland takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.